Venus is the planet known for love. So Venus want to keep the peace and the harmony. So Venus loves music and dance and parties and entertainment. And Venus know all the rule in a society to keep everything run smoothly. So let's say a senior citizen come into a bus, right away you give your seat. Or in a meeting, you don't start to scratch some places inappropriately. No, you don't do that. So Venus have a way to always keep the body beautiful. So even sometime you may go to some surgery to make sure that the body will stay beautiful. But when Venus retrograde come along, this is the shadow of Venus. And then what happened, it want to look beneath and see, okay, but what is the real beauty? What is the real value? And this is a beginning of a new cycle. And if we're able to handle that cycle pretty well, then it's going to give good result for the future. So Venus retrograde right now since October 6 to November 16. And when Venus retrograde, it wants to re-evaluate and re-examine all the concept of love and peace and harmony. Sometime to create harmony, we need to tip the scale. And this is what is happening with the group Me Too movement. So those women are fighting for the equality of women to bring greater harmony. So sometime Venus retrograde will upset the apple card, and then it will also push the boundary for greater harmony and peace and love. Now, we may have also people coming back into our life, like old friend, or maybe old lover, or maybe old enemy, or maybe somebody anonymous that we don't really know. And those people will come to challenge our value. I have this client who came back, and she was so disturbed and upset about what's happening into the United States and with the president. And of course, he is pushing the boundary because everything he say, it is not normal. He doesn't behave the nice way. So for sure, he can draw the dark part in us. And that lady who used to be so sweet and humble and gentle, she told me in a very strong voice, but Guylaine, I hate him. So for sure, I said, well, you can agree to not agree with him, and you can do something about it, but you cannot tarnish your heart with so much hatred inside you. So during Venus retrograde, it makes us see beneath the veneer to see, but what is there? We thought we were all nice and gentle and sweet, and circumstances come, or even a TV come, and then we become all upset and intense and mad and self-righteous. So in a way, we have to see that part in us and fix it. We have to fix that behavior. So Venus retrograde, for sure, we can fight for our ideal or for love, for our principle of life. But we need to be like Gandhi. We need to remain centered. We need to remain loving. We need to remain humble. So what happened, let's say if an old love come into our life, it may rock our world, but we will re-evaluate our value. What did we do so far? And where do we want to go? And with who? So Venus retrograde is there to deepen our love, and also it may reveal a lot of truth. So let's say an example, if a man was cheating on his wife, the truth may come up. Or let's say an organization on the ground was running pretty smoothly, now it may come up. Why? Because we need to be authentic and real. So Venus in Libra, don't forget, it's opposing Aries, the fighter, the warrior. So we need the strength to love. We need to not be afraid. We need to have the perseverance. We need to have the relentless energy to love and to do some sacrifice and to go deeper. So with Venus retrograde, this is a time to really reevaluate where your love, how you can be more loving, more authentic, more real. The real you may just come up. This is fantastic. So to November 16, Venus retrograde. Have fun.